Hola, hi. So, would you say you're a critical thinker? Are you skeptical? I know this could be two different things, but are you, when you are following a teaching or whatever, are you discerning? Are you looking at whether this is a person that's just having, I don't know, a guru-like demeanor or other things that you might not like? I'm saying this because when I look, I've been thinking about this yesterday actually, because I watched a documentary on something, and when I was younger, I'm still a seeker, but I'm a very open person, and I think when I was younger I was even more open, and I was naive. Yes, naive in certain ways. And so, I would maybe get into following a spiritual master. And luckily enough, because I'm such a free spirit, I think I just kind of, after a while, when it would get too dogmatic, I'd just leave again. But looking backwards and what I know about this person now, oh my God, that was so messed up. And I'm so glad I never was a close student of this person. And, there were many people who were really naive, and probably when everything came to the surface a few years ago, it was for some people who had been following that master and tradition and everything, a rude awakening. But I can see that, that's just one example, but I can see that with other things. And I think nowadays, with all the memes and stuff on social media, I think it can be even easier to just, you see something, it sounds nice, and you just reshare it because it's so easy, and you even don't question, who's that coming from? Is that a person that's trustworthy? Do they really have something to say, or are they just riding the wave of popularity, and they're just very good at getting people to applaud them, and very good at manipulation? And so I think it's really, really tricky. And probably, I know it was, I think when the pandemic hit, one of the best things I ever did was a course with Lisa Rankin that was called Spiritual Bypassing. And that was an eye-opener on so many levels for me. And I remember that she said, and I think that's very true, you never put someone on a pedestal, and to somehow, even when you like a teacher, even when they do have a great method they're sharing, to have that still switched on, and to say, okay, to discern between, this really speaks to me, I really like this one, maybe not so much, maybe I do that a little bit differently, or I question it a little bit. I think there's just consuming stuff without looking closer. It can be really, really dangerous, because we kind of lose our own capacities to critically think and to look closely. And there are, please don't misunderstand, there are some great teachers and some great methods out there. But I don't know, I just have the feeling, I wish we would learn this already in school. I didn't. To be discerning, and to have critical thinking switched on. And that is also for going to doctors, for example, who tell you something and are very convinced, but you're in your body. And this is the same thing when you then go to an alternative person. Are they, just to be a little bit more, give the trust maybe slowly, or give the trust where it's warranted. But I personally, for sure, have become, due to the experiences I've made, I've become more critical and more discerning. And I think that's a good thing. You can do both. Be open and curious, but also have your critical thinking on, and learn to discern and learn to see what really applies to you and what you're in sync with and what you aren't. That was it for today. Yes. Join me on the journey from hiding to thriving as an artist and creative entrepreneur. Have a good day. Bye-bye.